nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Slider's in for a strike. Ready with the 1-2. Got him. Here's Chris Bryant now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He brings with him a .313 batting average. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Zobrist has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready now, Justin Turner. His past history against John Lester, he's had absolutely no success. 0 for 14. Left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now is Yasiel Puig, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Giving chase is Almora. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Coming to the plate now, John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left. Machado. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 0-1 the count. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 0-2 delivery. This one's down to third. Turner has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Second.
The shortstop, Manny Machado.
First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Brian Dozier now. His past history against John Lester. He hasn't had much.
Brian Dozier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second. Loud contact by Dozier and a ball with carry to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. On to first, and they get the double play. Now at the plate, number 13. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Lester into his motion. First pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Hayward is there, and how about that? Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Javier Baez.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2-2 now to Baez. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Ben Zobrist.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
And the changeup is way low that time. Two and two. This is on the ground over to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. Count even now at 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
This one's down to third. The Dozier for 1. Relay to first in time. Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Tapper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Lester's 2-0 home. High pop-up. Baez has a play. 1 out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His past history against John Lester. 2 hits in 7 tries. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Stepping up now, Clayton Kershaw. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Fouled away. Lester has his target. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone.
And we'll have to leave it there. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. A base hit in his first trip.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Into the box now, Daniel Murphy looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-2, full count. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Bryant, the runner at second with 1 away. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. High in the air down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now in the box, Jason Hayward. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times.
A swing and a miss. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kike Hernandez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Settling in now, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Yasiel Puig comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Zobrist is in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, John Lester. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll try and crowd him. With a fastball. David Bodie is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Over for a look here is Puig, but this is into the seats, a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, a double play. Here's Javier Baez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This one's down to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mike Montgomery, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ground ball left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Machado aboard here at first with nobody out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Zobrist coasts under it. One out. Next for the Dodgers, number 13. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set and the pitch. A swing and he pulls it down the line and deep. Hayward is back to the warning track and he's able to put it away for the second out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. And 2, here it comes. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Zobrist. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Ben Zobrist.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Ben Zobrist goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Outside, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's a fair ball. Line to the right side. Digging in, Daniel Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Popped him up. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. To second now, but he's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Pedro Baez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Pedro Baez.
Murphy leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Wilson Contreras goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Pulled toward right center field. Puig is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Yasmani Grandal.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping into the box. Pedro Baez is getting his first plate appearance at the
Number 3, Chris.
Jesse Chavez makes the ball here as he'll enter with a run at first and nobody out. Jock Peterson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jock Peterson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Chavez has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Kenley Jansen comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Kyle Schwarber is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Grandal gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired, and there's one away. Ready for another chance? Albert Almora. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first himself for the out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Javier Baez. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great... Carl Edwards Jr. gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. fly ball out toward left center field. Zobrist on the move. He's there and records the first down. And now is Yasiel Puig. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Almora is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Manny Machado now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's a .375 hitter. He also has 1 home run. And he is in there. Here's Chris Bryant now.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play in the... Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So digging in now, number 13. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And there are 2 away now. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. And the throw to first will indeed get. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Jason Hayward now. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal will swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Contreras recovers. He'll throw down to first, one away. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Kenley Jansen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, one man out. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Corey Seager will grab it back. Brendan Morrow takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 15.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kike Hernandez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 1-0 the count. 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And he fouls this one off. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Justin Turner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, he just made himself a really tough out here. Picked up 3 hits. 2 of them were doubles, so he was a real factor every time he stepped to the plate.
Here now is the final.
from Little Havana, just west of. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Bouncer to the left side. Machado is there. And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's Ender Inciarte. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard to third. Backhanded. Throw gets him 2 down. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Digging in now, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a step up.
Fielder, Jock Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Albies brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-1, here it comes. Missed with a slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're.
Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, number 13. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Popped him up. Swanson over to his left. And that retires the side. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Stepping in for the Braves, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Markakis. And they're runners at the corners now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Machado has it. The Dozier for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger moves over, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Manny Machado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Freeman is up with it, and he is out on the tag. At the plate, Yasiel Puig. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away.